Think about the last time you experienced a moment of pure clarity. I'm talking about that feeling when time stands still and a realization just hits you like a truck, and with every fiber of your being, you just feel it to be true. And what's funny about these moments of clarity is that so oftentimes what's clear is something you felt all along, you just haven't been able to put it to words, or you haven't been able to admit it to yourself. And these moments of clarity, they're junctures because what you do next is very important with this newfound truth. One of the sort of easiest and earliest moments of clarity we all have is just our first consciousness, your first memory that you have, coming together and seeing, oh, wait, I'm a human being. I can make decisions. Oh my God, the universe, this is crazy. But they're a lot more serious than that because they can have huge impacts on your life. I remember one of my earliest moments of clarity for me came in third grade. We were outside going, I pledge my allegiance to the flag, to the United States of America, yada, 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 doing the pledge as we did every day. And I look down and I see that my shirt is a little bit extended. So I'm thinking, oh, surely it's the wind, right? Unfortunately, no, it was my belly. And from that day moment forward, I chose to take the left turn at the juncture of moment of clarity. And I just felt like I was a fat kid. And I adopted that. And I continued through middle school and then high school. And it started to become a problem as that identity that I stuck with was gaining me 20 pounds a year, not because I was growing to be 7 feet tall. But then a second moment came, as they do in unexpected ways. I was talking with one of my friends at lunch, and he said, hey, you do well enough in school, I think you'd be able to lose weight. You'd be able to get into fitness. And it just clicked for me for some reason at that time. I was always putting off fitness. I was always saying I wasn't an athlete, but just getting a vote of confidence from someone else and relating it to the experiences I already have, it told me what I knew the entire time, which was that if I apply myself in one area, I should be able to apply myself to the most important area, which is my health and how I see myself. So I picked up running. This time at the juncture of moment and clarity, I made one of the most pivotal decisions of my life. Now, it didn't start with a ton of running. It was just about a 9-minute mile run and on a rickety old treadmill. But we kept inching up, and it turned from 9 minutes to 8 minutes to sub 7 and never reducing the distance. I tried to be really committed. The next moment came as I was applying to college and I was faced with writing an essay on the topic of what matters to you and why. Now you can imagine when you're 17, 18, you don't really have a perfect understanding of that. I knew what mattered to me was getting some good grades. I enjoyed Call of Duty with my buddies. I really liked good, delicious food. I really liked debate. But no pie in the sky, big ideas. But then it hit me. Oh my God, what matters to me is this running I've been doing, because that's been all me. It hasn't been any part of school or any part of my college application process. I've just been doing this running for me, and I've learned so much about discipline and transforming my life through it. So I ended up making my essay about that and reflecting on, oh my God, this running is actually one of the most important things in my life. So where am I today? Well, when I started that running journey at that critical juncture in my moment of clarity, I vowed to never miss a day. And that stuck through until 2020 when the virus hit. I got it. I had to stop running for a bit. But I would say I've run probably about 97% of days since my sophomore year of high school in 2013. That's a lot of running. I now do 4 miles a day at a pace of about 28 minutes overall. So running for me has been hugely, hugely, hugely transformative. And I think it was probably the best decision I've ever made in my life was getting into running, because it gave me confidence about control over my own destiny. It addressed my biggest source of discomfort, which was my fitness, in a very proactive way. And it just gave me an awesome hobby for the rest of my life. These moments of clarity are going to come for you. I'm sure you've already had them. And we don't make the right decision every time at them, and that's okay. But the next time it comes around could be the next big opportunity. That small choice you make, the one right choice at a pivotal moment of clarity, when you have all of that drive and you have the truth in front of you that you've been avoiding, that very well might change your life, as it did for me.